been thinking about it for weeks, maybe months. Should you leave the job, start the thing, invest the money, say yes, say no? Every time you try to decide, your brain gets loud. What if this ruins everything? What if I regret it? What if I can't undo it? And the more you think, the heavier it feels. Now imagine this. It's 5 years from today. You're calmer, clearer, more confident. You're sitting somewhere peaceful and you're looking back at the decision that feels overwhelming right now. From where you're sitting, it doesn't look terrifying. It looks obvious. That's altitude. And when you change your altitude, clarity hits differently. Today, I'm going to show you how to create that 30,000 foot perspective on demand so you can stop making ground level decisions about a life that deserves altitude. First, let's start close to the ground. We've touched on this before with the clear filter in video 2 of the series. Check it out after this if you haven't seen it. The question was simple. Will this matter in 6 months? Not emotionally, not dramatically, but practically. 6 months from now, will this still feel like a crisis, or will it be a footnote? Because when you zoom out, even slightly, the urgency starts to shrink. If the answer is no, it won't matter that much, then you're thinking a little too close to the ground. Now let's go higher. Imagine it's 5 years from today. You've grown, you've failed, you've succeeded. You've made dozens of decisions since this one. What does that version of you think about the choice you're stuck on right now? And remember, your future self isn't fearless. She's just less attached to being right. She understands something you don't at ground level. She knows that most decisions are not permanent. They're directional. They move you somewhere. They teach you something. They shape you. And if needed, you pivot. Now let's go even higher. Zoom out beyond this single decision. Is this the only time you'll ever make a choice like this? Like, is this the only job you'll ever choose? The only investment you'll ever make? The only pivot you'll ever take? Or is this one move in a long game? I'm going to go out on a limb and bet that it's the latter. Because if it is one move in a long game, it does not have to be perfect, 100% right, never to be changed again. It just has to move you forward. And from a higher altitude, you will see that this isn't a defining moment. It's a data point. In the first video of this series, which is linked in the description, we talked about gathering data instead of living in speculation. But data only exists after movement. From a 30,000 foot view, this decision isn't your identity. It's information. That's all. Now let's go even higher, our last level. At 80 years old, will you wish you had researched longer, compared more, waited until you felt 100% certain? Or will you wish you had moved sooner? Here's the uncomfortable truth. The biggest regret isn't choosing wrong. It's watching opportunities pass. It's shrinking yourself to stay comfortable. It's knowing you had the chance and didn't move. And it's delaying growth because you were afraid to be imperfect. But from 30,000 feet, this decision is smaller than it feels, and you're more capable of course correcting than your fear ever wants you to believe. At this point, you don't need more information. You need altitude. So zoom out 6 months, 5 years, 20 years, then choose. Adjust if you need to, but stop making ground level decisions about a life that deserves altitude. And if you want the worksheets and frameworks to go with every episode in this series, they're inside the Escapers Lab. We don't just talk about mindset shifts like this over there. We practice it. No pressure, no perfection, just progress that feels like you again. I'd love for you to join me. Links in the description and pinned comment below. And hey, before you go, if this series helped you see overthinking differently, hit that like button and subscribe. It tells YouTube this conversation matters. Plus, it helps more women like us get out of analysis paralysis mode and start making confident decisions that move their lives forward. Now, my fellow escaper, go be your own kind of different, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!